Starts working soon. Back. Cool. And there's my chat. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Moving the Diamond Line coming to you live from 2 True Brand 2K in association with the KLA Kingdoms League Association, brought to you in alliance with Bio, the biggest impact organization where you can be the biggest impact as long as you move with meaning. So, I know I say I don't really like to, you know what I mean? I don't really like to, I don't like to usually cover the same teams in the same night. We already did a Child's Play game today, but that's okay, man. That's okay because these are two solid teams. AMC versus Child's Play, both teams above 500, both teams with major, and I repeat, major playoff aspirations. I definitely want to see what these guys are going to get into as we got a quick turnover right there. And if you know anything, AMC is going to get out in transition. Okay, they're going to rebound the basketball. They're going to make very quick, very smart decisions. Okay, so you're going to have to adjust. You're going to have to communicate with each other on offense and defense. And you're going to have to good block. You're going to have to check your P's and Q's when it comes to beating them. Big slam from Cackney, and really, I'm gonna put it out there, y'all. What I'm really looking forward to with this particular matchup between these two teams, you dig, is the front court matchup. Showtime puts up a deep three and gets it to go. The front court matchup, man. The matchup of the centers is dope. I think these are two of the better athletic centers in the league. And there's other ones. Don't get me wrong. Mac is a beast. Scarecrow's a beast. Cackney's a beast. I'm really looking forward to the front court matchup, but the backcourt is going off quickly. 5-3 so far for a 2-point advantage now for Child's Play over AMC. Should be a great game. Might have to put a little overtime. AMC Ghoul with the rock, getting it over to Showtime. Back to AMC Ghoul, who slams it down. Tie ball game right now between Child's Play and AMC Legends, you know what I mean? Child's Play really just moving up into the KLA this season. AMC's been here for a while in the VLA and in the KLA. As you all know, this season in particular, we are all underneath the banner of the KLA, and everyone will be competing directly with each other. You know what I'm saying? AMC has been around for a bit. You know what I mean? They've already built a reputation in this league. They know what they want to do and where they're trying to go. Child's Play has a lot to prove, and they have a lot of things that they want to do and a lot of things that they want to show for themselves. So it should be a classic matchup of you're in my way. It should be a classic you're in my way matchup, and I can't wait to see which team ultimately will have to submit tonight. 7 points to 8. 1 point advantage for Child's Play as they try to go up by at least 2. Captain with the rock right now throws a lob up. Not quite advised. It will be the AMC Legends ball. Once again, I like what Cackney was thinking, but the play was not quite there. AMC Legends with the ball right now. Breezy immediately hot potatoes it to AMC Ghoul. Gets it over to Showtime with the rock right now. Back to, and Scarecrow's in the corner. Interesting. Makes a great pass out of it to AMC Ghoul, who's gotten off to a absolutely fantastic start for the AMC Legends. Ante with the rock right now. We've seen a lot of Ante, man. Inside to Cackney, who gets another slam. And I'm impressed, bro, from the standpoint of... Okay, cool. Yeah, we're good. From the standpoint of, you know what I mean? It's not always easy to score on the inside against the AMC Legends. So shout out to Cackney, who gets some space on the inside there, dribbles back out, resets the play. That was pretty smart. Now that's patience. That's patience right there. He probably could have went up with it or could have tried to, but you know what I mean? You try to get a more hot, pass up a good shot for a great one. I think that's what they say. So HA Sante right inside the Cackney again. And like I said, it's going to be hard to score consistently on the inside against the AMC Legends. DD with the slam, man. DD is probably one of my favorite people to watch play in the league, bro. I ain't going to hold you. DD's game is very smooth. Cackney goes up and puts down an easy what's going on in the front court right now? It's not even my business. It's not even Oh, that's what happened. Somehow. Yeah, I don't know how Breezy wound up down there, but that's not the place for Breezy to be. Not with that archetype. As you see Aiken go on the inside. Good shot block right there. Cackney gets it out to Aiken, over to Memento. Back to Onte with the rock right now. See if he gets a screen. Not quite. Dances a little bit. Might want to break him down ISO. Ooh, goes to the other side. Puts up a 3 with the sharpshooter badge on and knocks it down. 2-point advantage right now as you see these two teams really get into a shootout right now early in the first quarter. While playing some pretty good defense, might I add, as you see Breezy go to the hole and slam it down for an easy 2 points. Tie ball game. Onte with the rock. Cackney with the ball cannot get that to go. Like I said, not going to be the easiest thing to score on the inside against the AMC Legends consistently. I think you're going to have to shake it up a little bit, but we'll see what they do. AMC Legends knows what it takes, man. They knows what it takes to win these types of games with these types of stakes. They're going to want to get into, you know, their postseason rhythm. So you can't allow it to keep taking hiccups. This is going to be a tough team to beat, particularly tonight, in my opinion, when they kind of have to start building that momentum. Not saying that Child's Play doesn't. You know what I mean? I just haven't seen Child's Play get there yet, and I know that I know AMC wants to get there as they make a play to the inside. Showtime Hughes throwing up the rock and getting it to go. 19-15 right now in the first quarter. Hate to say it, but probably one of the first competitive matchups of the night. There's been a lot of blowouts, a lot of dominance being showed. Aiken puts up the 3 from the corner for Child's Play. 18-19. Neither team can quite get away from each other. Good still for Child's Play right there. Getting it over to Momento, who gets it over to his point guard, Onte. Let's see what he wants to do. Dances with the rock a little bit. Keeps his defender on skates. Slipping the screen is Cackney. And Cackney is one of the better centers at slipping the screen, even though he gets rejected there. And I think, yes, we will be headed into our second quarter. We will be headed into our second quarter here. AMC goal with the rock, gets it over to Scarecrow, tries to get the big slam to go, could not quite finish the play. Aiken with the rock, takes the baseline, pulls up for the long mid-range, does not get it to go. Good rebound from Scarecrow, who immediately gets the ball up to Didi. Didi going it over to AMC Ghoul, who makes a great recovery right there. Back over to Didi. Let's see what Didi wants to do with it. Didi to Scarecrow. I was about to say, Scarecrow popping off threes. That's crazy. Scarecrow gets the rebound, gets it over to Didi. Showtime with the rock. And like we talked about, right, with the last game from Child's Play, you got to expect that they're going to come out a little more defensively disciplined after what happened against the Black Pharaohs in particular. They've gotten a glimpse at what it's going to be like to see those types of offenses, and they should be a little more calmed down now. 4-point advantage for AMC, who definitely has the experience advantage over Child's Play, and a big slam from Aiken bringing the score within 2. As Scarecrow takes it out here. Showtime Hughes with the ball. AMC Ghoul with the rock over to DD. Drives baseline. Gets his defender in the air. Scarecrow over to Breezy. Let's see if he can hit it, and he cannot. Cackney with the rock. Rebounds it. Gets it over to Onte. Let's see how they want to run this play. Opportunity to score, and Cackney. Hey, Cackney looked like Magic Johnson from back in the day. I ain't never seen a more crisp pass, but it was probably a mistake more than likely. Did have the open lane to the bucket, but could not quite take advantage. Cackney does get the ball in the middle of the hoop. Tough with the rock. Now, what starts to happen now, right? As you've already established great pick and roll inside scoring, you're going to begin to collapse the defense, and it's going to be on you to make the right play, right? It's going to be on you to make the right play out of that. So you got to accept that you did what you were supposed to do. Now that you're drawing attention, where is this ball? Where is this ball supposed to be? 25-20, 5-point advantage right now for the AMC Legends. It's tough. Gets it over to Aiken, and Aiken gets it over to Onte. Onte around the Cackney screen, puts up a long 3 off balance. Let's see who gets the rebound. Child's Play does. Aiken puts up a long 2 and knocks it down. 22-25, down by 3 points against the AMC Legends right now. About 2.5 minutes left to go in our first half of regulation. And once again, to remind you, this is a Two True brand production brought to you by the Kingdoms League Association in association with the biggest impact organization, where you can be the biggest impact as long as you move with meaning. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? All right, cool, man. AMC Legends, man, up by 3 points. You know what I mean? Competitive game. Both teams making plays on both sides. Both teams making plays on both sides. Showtime Hughes with the ball right now. If you ever come across any of these videos or games that you're confused, please make sure to check out my latest video where I really explain what's going on here and what I'm doing here for real. What I look to bring to this league and to this organization and kind of what we've been doing lately and what you can look forward to. As you all know, or as most of you know, the playoffs do start on Monday. Okay, we are wrapping up our regular season here. Missed shot from Didi, good rebound for Cackney. We are wrapping up our regular season here. Turnover right there. AMC Legends going up the court. Didi with the slam, getting a little tricky with that one. As you see, the nice two-handed windmill cradle. Good shot. 6 for 7 for Didi, who's usually seems to be doing something like that. Just playing extremely within the offense and extremely efficiently. Tough with the rock right there. Gets it over to Cackney. Good rebound from Cackney. Good rebound from Breezy. Up the court immediately to Didi. Didi gets it over to Gould. Gould gets fouled immediately. 27 to 25. If you're the AMC Legends, you do have a chance to reestablish a multiple possession lead here. Should this play go the right way, they are on top of it. I like it though. They yelling at each other. They try to get it together. I respect that, man. Players, do keep in mind that we can't hear you if you're still on your game chat, so try to get your sound settings right, but it is all good at the end of the day. Aiken putting up a rushed shot, but gets it to go. I thought that was a bit of a gamble, but he got it to go 29 to 28. Just a 1-point game. And honestly, I think AMC has come out here and played extremely well. But what scares you if you're AMC or someone rooting for them to win is that even though they've played well, they're only up by 1 point. So I don't know what that forebodes. Showtime with the big slam, living up to his name right there, giving us a little show. HES on Tay with the rock coming up the court right now for Child's Play, getting around the screen. Let's see what he wants to do with it. Tries to make a pass on the inside, gets it turned over. Didi Smooth should have an easy slam right now and does. 33 to 28. And these next 40 seconds have to go your way if you're Child's Play. They don't have to, but you would like it to. Headed to the third quarter with the right mindset, headed to the third quarter the right way. Tough with the ball right now, puts it up from deep, does not get it to go. Cackney with the offensive rebound. Onte with the ball, setting the screen right now for Onte. Let's see what Cackney wants to do. Onte puts it up. Pump fakes, actually. Cackney with the rock, drives inside and gets it to go. One of the best inside scoring big men in all the league is Cackney. Probably just one of the better all-around big men in the league right now is Cackney, in my opinion. Good rebound right there from Memento, who gets it up the court to Tough. Looks like we got a team takeover going on right now for Child's Play. Very dangerous situation for the AMC Legends. As Child's Play pops off a deep three, gets it over in the corner to Aiken, gets his defender in the air, long two, cannot get it to go. Oh, if the offensive rebound would have been grabbed. 33 to 30. Neither team has been able to score 20 quite yet. Both teams have actually virtually scored the same amount of points across 2 quarters. You have the AMC Legends keeping a narrow lead. I do wonder if there's going to be defensive adjustments. I'm not quite seeing what I thought I was going to see defensively from either team, and it's interesting. It's very interesting, you know what I mean? Next time I do interviews, I'll ask about why that is. It's very interesting, but we'll see how it all turns out. AMC Gould with the ball right now. Showtime with the rock, gets it over to Scarecrow. Scarecrow gets it to Showtime, who puts it up and knocks it down. Showtime is really in a good offensive rhythm, and I think that you're going to have to get up in his airspace if you're gonna bother him at this point. You might have to take your medicine with Didi or with Breezy, but Showtime looks too comfortable right now. If you ask me, close 3 right there, contested 33 to 36, in what still remains a close game right now between Child's Play and AMC. Showtime Hughes with the rock right now. Let's see what he wants to do with it and where he wants to go. Gets it over to AMC Gould. Back to Showtime Hughes. Child's Play trying to play some very hands-on intense defense. Didi puts up a deep one and gets it to go. Gave him a little bit too much space at the very last second. Didi can hit that shot. And that's one of the main things that you have to deal with when it comes to AMC. Statistically, these are some of the best guys in the league. Some of the best scorers, rebounders, defenders. Some of the best guys when it comes to stealing the ball. You know what I'm saying? So you can't come out here and play sloppy against them. You can't even necessarily look at the record. If you're going against AMC, you have to be like, yo, this is one of the greatest talents of collection that the league has, and it shows by the numbers. And you know what I mean? You're gonna have to be on your A game. On tape with the Rock right now for Child's Play. Let's see what he wants to do. I think it's in the corner for Aiken, who takes a tough shot, cannot get it to go. Rebound for the AMC Legends. Breezy gets it up the court over to Didi. Let's see what Didi wants to do with the ball. Gets it over back to Breezy. Breezy's going to pass out over to Showtime. Takes it inside and gets it to go. Close one, close one. Altay with the ball. 17 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals for Showtime tonight, who is having a very, very impactful game and day for the AMC Legends here. Tough with the Rock. Decides not to use the screen. Cackney gives the screen to Altay instead. He's going to get it over to Cackney. Puts it up after getting Breezy in the air and puts it down. 38 to 43.
They're just throwing it. They're literally just throwing the ball.
Scarecrow with the Rock. Gets it over to Showtime. Missed rebound there.
What is going on with my team right now?
Gould puts up a 3 and gets it to go. As frustration might be starting to settle in a little bit with Child's Play, but you got to stay the course. Put it up. Puts it up and gets it in. You got to stay the course. This is a very, very close game. You're coming into the nitty-gritty of the season where teams are really going to give you their best swing and their best shot every single night. So you have to expand. Man, why'd that hurt? Ouch. Why'd that hurt, man? Backcourt violations, man, they really are a violation, man. Like, they really do be feeling like real life violations. Like, you violating, like, backcourt violations are the worst. They're such an abomination, bro. Such an abomination, man. Showtime Hughes with the Rock puts up a 3 with the takeover on. Why leave him open? That was some terrible defense right there from Child's Play. And it's the simple mistakes that seem to be slowly but surely taking them out this game as you see them turn over the ball right there. Showtime Hughes with the Rock gets it over to Breezy, who gets it over to Scarecrow. Scarecrow on the inside gets it over to Gould. Is Gould going to dribble baseline? No. Gets it over to Showtime. What Showtime want to do with it? Looks like Showtime feels he might have a matchup advantage here, and he's going to take it. Pops off a deep 3 and knocks it down. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Timeout for Child's Play. Good idea, because you still have a chance to make a run. You still have a chance to put together some possessions, but this quarter is getting away from you, and you got to even up the score so you can be within striking distance for the fourth quarter. At this point, you're not going to be able to correct all the mistakes that you did to get back in the game right now. But if you at least end the quarter the right way, what can happen is you're within striking distance in the fourth quarter. And AMC has made a couple of mistakes this game. You can pray and hope that they make a couple more. But yeah, there you go. You want stuff like that. Great timeout for Child's Play. Immediately get a score coming out of the timeout and into the inbound. AMC Gold with the Rock right now, trying to give the AMC back a double-digit lead. Inside to Gould. Let's see what he does. Dribbles back out. Showtime with the Rock. Let's see what Showtime wants to do. Has no cutters right now. Over in the corner. Scarecrow could not get it to go. On tape with the Rock. Gets it over to Tough. Tough puts it up and knocks it down from 3. This is what I was talking about. Stay within striking distance. And that's what they need to do. Now, essentially, they've accomplished that. All you need to do at this point is get another stop, which you technically just did. Bang, bang. And once again, we have ourselves a game, man. Once again, we have ourselves the court. A game, I mean. I'm sorry. I'm excited. 51 to 48. 3-point advantage right now for AMC, who still have an opportunity to go up by at least 6 if they play it correctly and they lose the ball again. A terrible, terrible ending to the third quarter for AMC, who had essentially a double-digit lead, and in a matter of seconds, Child's Play erases it. You got to think that hurts. You got to think that hurts. That was a lot of work gone down the table. Hey, everybody take a W timeout, bro. W timeout. Like, timeouts are a dub. This is why you call timeouts. You know what I mean? If a team is beating you, putting hands and feet on you, slow it down. Slow it down as you see Child's Play take their first lead in a long, long time. It's an exciting game, man. I don't know what's about to happen, right? But Child's Play has the momentum right now. AMC had a particularly bad ending to the third quarter, and that's kind of why this is happening. And it's coming down to this. We're essentially right where we started when it was 0-0. You know what I mean? It's a tie ball game, and someone has to go out there and win it. You know what I mean? It's going to go back and forth. Whoever, win the quarter, win the game. And it's the most exciting when it's that way. Was that a 3? Ooh, that was a 3. That was a 3. As Child's Play goes up by 2 on AMC as this what I would consider collapse offensively continues. It's and a frustration foul from AMC Gould. If I'm Child's Play, I take my time. I take my time because AMC's playing weirdly anxious as they get a steal there. Very, very nice. Right up the court. Showtime gets a slam and ties him right up, correcting a multitude of sins. Ante with the ball right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Gets the screen. Puts it up from 3. Gets it to go. Ante is not... Man, Ante is playing spectacular. Ante is playing spectacular. 58-55 right now with the 3-point advantage for Child's Play. Showtime with the rock and loses it, unfortunately. Tough with the ball and goes in for the easy slam. I can respect not throwing up the lob in a situation like that. Like, why even risk it? If I got the angle, if I had the speed to get where I'm trying to go, let's get these buckets. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get these buckets, okay? All right. Thought Breezy had the angle right there, but Breezy didn't think he had the angle. AMC Gould with the ball. Gets it over to Showtime. DD knocks it down. That's what DD does. Comes through for his team, hitting big, big shots. Always a guy that AMC can count on, especially when things aren't looking too great. Ante with the ball right there. Down 2 points. It's ooh, now you got to press. And here's the interesting situation. It's not like Ante was murking you from there earlier in the game. So AMC's probably just not super inclined to take that away from Ante right now. But the problem is right now is when Ante's going off. 18 points and 9 assists for Ante, who is having an absolutely fantastic game, and that is scoring and passing the ball. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about just either or. Scoring and passing the ball, Ante's been great. Child's Play's implemented. They've shown playoff defense to that. And that's not something I knew they had in their bag. You looked at the record. You saw some of the points they were putting up. It's like, okay, they could score. Didn't necessarily know that they had playoff defense in their bag. They're showing that they can have some playoff defense. They will communicate with each other. They will hold each other accountable to get the optimal performance out of themselves. And that makes them dangerous. That makes them dangerous whether they have experience or not. Okay, they did not read the script. Nobody told Child's Play that they're supposed to lose games. Okay, they're not buying it. As you see them get the rebound right here, Ante with the ball, and Child's Play has a 5-point lead coming into the last 2.5 minutes in regulation. Will Ante continue his offensive streak? Yes, he will. Ante has completely taken over this basketball game from the backcourt, shooting fabulously, absolutely fabulously. Breezy to the corner to AMC Gould. Over to Showtime, over to DD, puts up a 3 and got it up. Got a break there. Got a break there. Ante with the wrap. Deep shot, heat check. Cannot get it to go completely an air ball. I wouldn't have done that. I would have liked waiting another minute to start throwing shots like that up because this is still a very, very close game. Showtime with the rock almost loses it but gains back control. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Let's see what happens here. AMC Gould with the ball, puts it up, cannot quite put it away. Cackney gets the rebound, playing great defense for his team. Ante with the rock here, crosses over his defender, puts up a fadeaway 3. Oh, man. Hey, chill out, man. Chill out. You keep kicking the body and it's dead, bro. Like, what in the... Tay is just faded. Pull up. ISO, pull up, pick and roll, pull up. Off the screen, pull up. Set the screen, pull up. Watch Ante pull up again. Crossover, pull up. Look, he wanted it bad too, bro. I know Ante want the crossover pull up, bro. They got to foul him. See, that's what should have been happening approximately 2 minutes and 53 seconds ago. Just foul Ante when he gets the ball. Watch, look, he going to go for the crossover pull-up, bro. Ante ain't even looking at none of his teammates. It's closing time. It's closing time. He misses the shot there. As DD gets a quick slam. Quick slam there. Onte has had, and that was a fantastic close to this game, and that means a lot. I'm keeping an eye on everybody. As y'all know, we're going to be voting for Players of the Week. We're going to be voting for MVP players. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping an eye. This means a lot to me. Who's coming through in that clutch? Tough puts up a tough shot, does not get it to go. Didi with the rock gets it over to AMC Ghoul. Cannot get it to go. Rebound right there from Memento. Gets it back to Onte. And it looks like Child's Play is going to wrap up what is a good win for them against an experienced team. I don't care what nobody says. This is a good win for Child's Play. It's a good win for Child's Play. Good win, good matchup for both teams, a good test for both teams to see where they're at. I do feel like a lot of what happened today is AMC kind of collapsing to a certain degree offensively. Child's Play stayed intense enough to be ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself, but AMC just went on a bad turnover streak that really set them back, and they couldn't really quite come back from it. And it was when it happened and how many of those turnovers happened in that moment. So really odd game. Back and forth, mistakes on both sides, defensive lapses on both sides. Ultimately, Child's Play comes out on top and really makes a statement as we are right around the corner from the playoffs. I am your host, Moving the Diamond Line. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is a Two True Brand production brought to you in association with the KLANBIO, biggest impact organization where you can be the biggest impact as long as you move with meaning.